Objection!
Yeah, just hit Ace Attorney, yeah. See?
Oh, that's cool.
It's really nice and easy.
Did you have Stardew Valley on your Switch?
Don't fucking judge me. Put your headphones on.
Big judging. Oh man,
and so I could play with Isaac.
I don't have any water, and you've got like a voice already prepared and shit.
You don't get any voices in the first try.
Okay, cool.
I would take... What is it? Yeah, the box transparency. I would actually put that to high, because you get to see... Like, the full art exists of everything, but the text box in the original game, hit it. Hey guys! Welcome to this. I have played all of these games. These are all three. We're going to just do the first game for now. Depending on how this goes, we'll go do the next ones. I really like these games. Nick has no idea about anything Ace Attorney. Right?
Objection! I played as Phoenix Wright in Marvel vs. Capcom.
He was a playable character?
Yes, and he was so cool. It was such a cool thing.
Hey.
You had to collect evidence to do your soup. It was great.
Hey, guess what?
What?
He's not cool in this.
No, I mean, like, he was a cool concept.
Yeah.
He was a huge dork in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, but...
The only other thing before we start, I was told people like voices. I ain't a fucking voice actor. I'm gonna give you a couple, but I want you to not have to do too many since you're playing the game instead of... Yeah. Alright.
So, anybody who is a scout for a acting troupe, needs a voice actor for a Newgrounds hentai, get Brennan on there.
Okay.
Get Brennan.
Alright, I will do a Newgrounds hentai. Anyone? Yeah, I'll do that for free.
Zone Sama, we're looking at you.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, you know who they are, you just don't know.
Oh.
You know who they are, you just don't know.
Okay.
Alright, so...
Yep.
Wait, why is this smiley guy from Mob Psycho in here?
I don't know Mob Psycho yet.
Okay. Okay, so that, like, swell that happened right then, now, like, the roundabout part is...
Hentai.
Oh, that's a murder weapon. Oh my god, there's a dead body!
Yeah.
In a...
Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. What, you got issues, motherfucker? Fuck you.
No, there's someone texting me and I'm resisting looking at my
Oh,
phone.
okay, good.
Also, what the fuck?
That's you.
Oh. Boy, am I nervous.
Just...
Is that accurate?
Right! Just do your voice, motherfucker.
Oh, hiya, Chief.
Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed.
I'm really glad that we have transparency on
I know, right?
this cleavage.
It was entirely for her.
Yeah.
Not everyone takes a myrtle trowel right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you,
What's
and
a
your
myrtle?
client as well. Shut your mouth!
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor?
Ding!
You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
Isn't that, like, a conflict of interest?
I don't know. I mean, you're his...
Oh, I hit
you pressed the
something.
button. You're his defense attorney, not his prosecution. You're supposed to believe that he's innocent.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you were a prosecutor, that would probably be. So this is your evidence. You can look at it at any point by pressing the R button to look at the court record.
Okay, cool. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
It's over! My life, everything, it's all over!
You have to say ellipses.
No, I'm not going to. Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, ellipses. It's him.
Yeah, despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah.
Nick!
Oh no, his name is Nick.
No, your name is Nick.
Hey there, Larry.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
What? What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this?
Is it like her cat? His cat?
Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away?
It is his cat. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Oh, it's his. Oh, it was his girlfriend! The newspapers say it was you. Do I have to read the red and angry text?
You just read it.
Okay, my name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. Here's the scoop. My first case is a fairly simple one. She ate ketchup. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. My boyfriend, Larry Butts. Oh, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts.
What a good... Isn't that great
In
writing?
the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a guy at heart. Or a good guy at heart.
He's a guy at heart. Gender confirmed.
Which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Oh, wait a minute. Fuck. Now I know why you distracted me.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
Do you think the head is hairy?
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
I don't like him. The defense is ready, mate, Yana. He's Australian, right?
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
I don't feel like that's a good thing for you to say to the judge on your first day of being a lawyer. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Oh, I think there might be a bug in here or something.
Oh.
It probably didn't even pick up on the camera. There was a little buzzing noise behind us.
Yep, and I'm high-strung.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds like a bug.
Okay.
It's probably just a beetle. Take it easy.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Nick,
I can't work in these conditions.
put your other headphone on.
Okay. I can't hear you talk then.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
A little bit.
Okay.
Hands shaking. Eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Mia Fey. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine, my boy. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what is the victim's name?
Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Oh no.
You can press R again to go into profiles.
Oh shit!
So you can find out people.
Cindy Stone, the victim in this case. A model, she lived in an apartment by herself.
That's weird that Phoenix said that he's known Larry 23 years. They're both 23.
Oh.
Phoenix is like our age, by the way. This game takes place when we were 23. It's like 2 years ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mia Fey, chief attorney at Fey & Company. My boss, and a very good double defensive attorney.
You're gonna...
I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Doing? No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
That's not a court-appropriate blouse. Oh, the victim? Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot, temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on.
Yeah, it's probably because you don't have proper support. Your back is being murdered.
Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record, Phoenix, and I would appreciate it if you keep your eyes up here.
It's a y'all-eyed situation whenever you're around,
Just
ma'am.
press the red R button to check it at any time, okay?
Max Payne.
No, his name is, shit. I don't remember if this one is Winston Payne or Gaspin Payne. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Do it for me, please. That's
Mr.
how you say
Wright,
it in a hentai.
who is the victim in this case?
Mia Fey.
I forget. I think there's something funny that gets said when you pick Mia Fey.
Oh. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
Murdered.
What? Murder? People can't do that. That's illegal.
She was struck once by a blunt object, roughly the size and shape of a tuna can.
Correct. No. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed.
I mean that, and I'm a bar-certified lawyer, sir. Your
You
Honor.
seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Did you just use crisis aversion techniques? You asked someone like standard questions. Thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Oh, is that the thing where you're like, what day is today? Like, who's the president? That
Yeah.
stuff? Okay.
Who's the president of...
Okay, Phoenix needs that shit like every trial.
I get
Things
the
are bad.
anxious. I get the anxious vibe.
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sorry.
As Mr. Wright told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object.
Is there a way to make it so that the text auto-pops and it doesn't type in?
Nope. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker.
It looks like the shitter.
It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence.
Do you need to submit court, like, before the court date?
I
Evidence into the court?
forget. I was gonna do reading on this.
Isn't this a weird
I
mix
think
of,
you're
like,
supposed-
Japanese and American law?
It's mostly Japanese. Like, there is no jury. The judge gets to decide.
Yeah, but
you
I
have to
mean-
convince him.
Okay.
I think for gameplay, they're like, it has to be, every trial has to be done in 3 days.
Okay, well, you know what? The statue and the shape of the chicken noodle soup.
Okay.
The statue in the shape of
Oh,
the
God,
thinker.
this is already
It's
a
rather
mess.
heavy.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial.
Huh?
That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court.
You can't have guns in court.
Use the R button to check the court record frequently. You don't need to
I
do
have
it
my
right
badge. And that's Mia Fey. How do I get it? Oh, yeah.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case.
What?
You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready.
What?
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Who?
I'll
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
fucking fight you.
He looks very confident.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
ocean, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony.
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyways?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned home from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
Do you need a chicken noodle soup?
Maybe. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder.
July 30th.
I know.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
I figured it was July. I didn't want to say it because I still have to do the kindergarten January, February, March, and April. Every time I need to think of what number it is.
Dude, no way.
Like, zoinks!
Shut up.
The victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
I could go for a sugar daddy. Or a mama, whichever. Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts in exchange for using her body for their own sexual pleasure. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. A prostitute. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right.
Left.
I don't think you want him to answer that question.
What? Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering or wait and see what happens?
What do you think, as his lawyer, is the appropriate thing to do?
Probably make him shut the fuck up, Larry! My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men, especially older ones who were using her body for their own sexual pleasure for money. The question is irrelevant to this case.
Oof.
Do you need a laxative?
Oh my god. The third game.
What? Do you mean the third?
Okay,
You know what?
okay.
Read the line.
Mia's helping you right now, right?
Yeah.
In the third game, there's a different guy, and he can't. Every time anything goes wrong, he starts talking about his hemorrhoids. He's like, "Oof, my hemorrhoids are acting up."
Oh my god.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this!
That didn't go well.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Well,
Get down there and gulp into the mic.
zoinks.
Ruh-roh.
Raggy.
Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I...
Fuck. Oh, this is hard.
Well,
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
No, that was more the other guy.
No, the first time I was... Just fucking press the button, motherfucker.
Oh,
you.
he went. What do I do?
Have him answer honestly. It's very funny.
I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth.
Your psychic powers. Yeah, I was there. I win. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Zoinks.
What? That was the first objection and I didn't get to do it?
Yep.
I've been stolen.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The murderer?
How do you know how this game works?
The man who found the victim's body.
The victim who found the man's body.
Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
What's with his eyes? Like, I've been wondering that every time we've gone back. He's just like, oh man, this acid's really getting to me.
Oh man, if I had a girlfriend, she'd kill me. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, this is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building.
Objection! Nobody reads newspapers anymore. They get all their information off the internet.
It's 2016, but it was made in like 2003, I think. 2001, maybe.
Okay.
Please bring Mr. Frank Sewit to the stand.
Saw it.
Saw it.
Oh, he saw it.
Yeah. God damn it, Brennan.
This is how every name is. I didn't pick up on that one.
Mr. Sewit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct?
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sowait, you may proceed with your testimony.
Have you been practicing his name?
Shut up!
Oh, Brennan!
Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Oh, is this a minigame?
No, I mean, sort of. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside.
You said quailed? What the fuck? This person isn't real.
I thought to call the police immediately.
Who translated that from Japanese and chose quailed? The fuck?
Hey man, don't you be talking shit about these
No, I
translations.
love them.
They are rock fucking solid. There is a in the third game.
Hey, hold on.
there's
How the
a-
fuck did he know the phone in her apartment wasn't working if he didn't go the fuck
Nick,
in there?
Nick, this is the video game.
Oh, okay.
However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. This is the video game.
Okay.
I'm glad you're jumping on it.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yeah, it was a hardline phone.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, Your Honor.
No, I mean like it was a wireless base, but it was a hardline phone.
No, it was, with the wireless base doesn't work with the thing. Just press. They're going to go over it! I hate you!
However, some cordless phones do not function normally.
Okay.
The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those.
Oh, that's the game saying, hey, look, the phone is in the house.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Oh, well, that does encompass the time. Blackout record added to the court record. I'm gonna do my robot
No,
voice for
Mr.
those,
Wright.
if
No.
I can. No? Yes! Yes, Your Honor?
You may begin your cross-examination.
I actually did choke. Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Alright, Wright. This is it. The real deal.
What? What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Sorry, I got distracted by the Magatama that's hanging above your cleavage. What? Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
Ah! How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there.
Like a Scottish Korean or a starburst?
First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Rub what? That's
evidence.
inappropriate. Oh. Okay.
Open the court record with the R button, then point out contradictions in the testimony. No, not right now.
Oh.